Good morning and thank you for joining us on FRHSTV. I'm Anthony Mitchell.
And I'm Emerson Bush. And Anthony, tomorrow we don't have a show.
Yeah, but there still will be an episode of Fun Friday on the Instagram. Make sure you check that out.
Yeah, we had an interesting battle of a marshmallow toss this week.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting to see the competitors compete. Now, let's get a check on our announcements. Can you please stand for the pledge of the flag? The Music Service Club will hold its first meeting on Wednesday, October 2nd during QRTB in the band room. All students interested in giving back to our community through music are encouraged to attend. Also, the FR Jazz Collective will hold its first meeting on Wednesday, October 9th during QRTC in the band room. All students interested in jazz world are encouraged to attend. Please see Mr. Nutter with any questions.
The writing lab is available today in room 223 with Mrs. Leopold. If you need specific help on an assignment, you can email the teacher listed to set up an appointment. The Catholic Youth Club is having their kickoff meeting on Friday, October 4th during QRTB and C in Mrs. Macetto's room, room 238. All members attending must sign up on the Google Docs sent to their email from the club fair. Please notify Ms. Macetto. This is a mandatory meeting. The Anatomy and Dissection Club is a new addition to the club list this year. Our own Gianna Carosa had a chance to talk to Natasha Sudol about this interesting new club.
Hi, I'm here with Natasha Sudol to talk about her new club that she started, the Anatomy and Dissection Club. So what is the club all about?
Anatomy and dissection.
So how did this idea kind of stem from, or where did it come from?
So I met last year with my teacher, Mrs. Drost. I'm really interested in anatomy, learning more about science, so.
Yeah, so what do you do in the club?
So first we learn about the organism and then we dissect it.
Yeah, that makes sense for that. And how often would you meet, or how involved is the club?
So we only meet 3 times during the school year, and they also happen to be during QRT. So it's great if you want to learn more about anatomy and dissection without having to meet a lot over the school year.
So what is your overall goal for the club?
So it's based for students who have already taken biology or are currently taking biology. It's supposed to help foster new knowledge about anatomy and dissection. It's super helpful if you're planning on going into science or are interested in the anatomy class.
Yeah, that makes sense. And how can students get involved if they're interested?
Yeah, so you can email Mrs. Drost or myself, Natasha Sudol, any questions, please let us know.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I hope everyone joins that's interested.
Yes,
and
we would love to have you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thanks, Gianna. Picture Retake Day will be held on Thursday, October 10th. Picture forms will be in the front office for those who need them. There will be a Pay It Forward meeting today during QRTC in room 115. If you plan on attending, you must sign up and securely flex beforehand. The Equality Club will hold its next meeting on Monday, October 7th during QRTA in room 203. Please sign up on Flex Time if you plan to attend.
The cross-country team is hosting a fundraiser today at Tropical Smoothie. A portion of the orders between 4 and 8 p.m. will be donated to the cross-country team. There will be a drawing club meeting on Monday, September 30th during QRTC in room 115. Please sign up and securely flex if you plan to attend. The book club will hold its next meeting on Tuesday, October 15th from 2:30 to 3 in room 220. Club members will meet to discuss the dystopian novel, The Maze Runner. Now, let's take a look at the sports.
Thanks, Emerson. The girls' soccer team traveled to Kiski area last night for their game. The Panthers scored twice to give the Panthers a 2-1 win. Riley Weaver and Abby Patterline both scored for FR. They will play again next week. In Panther sports matchups for today, the girls' tennis team will play in the Section 1 doubles tournament starting at home at 11 a.m. The boys' soccer team will play Penn Trafford at home starting at 7:30 p.m. And the volleyball team will travel to McKeesport for a 7 p.m. game. Good luck to all of our athletes. Now let's head over to Natalie to look at a unique sport.
Thanks, Josh. Formula One racing has become popular over the past few years. If you didn't know, Formula One is motorsport racing that takes place all over the world. There are 10 different teams and 20 different drivers who compete for championship wins. This 2023-2024 season is one of the best yet. This season there has been a total of 7 different winners when there were only 3 last season. throughout the 24 races. The current world champion, Max Verstappen, hasn't won since the Spanish Grand Prix, which was 9 races ago. However, his car, sponsored by Red Bull, was the dominant car at the start. But now McLaren, Mercedes, and Ferrari all have improved their car to be capable of winning races. There are currently just a handful of races left in the season. The lineup is going to look extremely different next year, with several drivers switching teams. The big name move is 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton, who is moving from Mercedes to Ferrari. There are also currently going to be 3 rookies appearing on the 2025 grid. Kimi Antonelli, who's going to Mercedes, Ollie Behrman, who's going to Haas, and Jack Doohan, who will be going to Alpine for his debut. The next week of racing is October 19th to the 20th. Be sure to go check it out. You can check out ESPN for details and times of the race. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Natalie, for that segment.
And thank you for joining us, and have a great rest of your day.